guys, I'm ZelRazel and welcome back to our stories! If you are new here, hi! I'm ZelRazel, your Filipino mom doing reaction videos online. And I also do live stream every 9:30 p.m. Philippine time. If you see this thumbnail, ako na yan, ready to chat with you. Yes! Today, gagawa tayo ng reaction video about stories of people who died and came back to life. Nakakatakot po yan no? Pero, panoorin na lang natin, no? Ayan, dahil may i-share din ako tungkol dito sa topic natin today. So, umpisa na lang dito. This is from Project Nightfall. If you haven't followed him yet, he's on Facebook. Just search for his name, Project Nightfall. Fascinating stories of people who died and
Night fam, do you ever wonder what happens to your soul after you die? You are about to see the insane stories of people who believe they died, left their own bodies and then came back to life. Stephanie Arnold was still pregnant when she predicted she would die while giving birth. Her sixth sense kicked in when a doctor said she would have problems in labor. That's when she got a strange feeling in her stomach. Stephanie believed this so much she started writing goodbye letters. She told her family and friends, her husband and her doctors.
I couldn't have told you at the time why I knew that 100%, but I was sure of it.
Most of them didn't take it seriously except for one doctor who made sure there was enough life-saving equipment in her delivery room. When the birthday came, Stephanie lost a lot of blood until her prediction became true. She was dead for 37 seconds. But in that short dance with death, she felt like she gained supernatural powers. She heard her doctor's thoughts. She could tell which nurse revived her. She knew what her husband was wearing as he got off the plane. She also sensed what her other child was doing from far away. She even encountered the spirit of her best friend's brother, a boy she never met.
And he said to me, "Tell my sister that I missed the way she twirled my hair."
In the end, what saved her was her mysterious prediction and the doctor who chose to believe in it.
I have a husband I love desperately and a newborn baby and 2 other children, and I looked at that as I didn't want to go.
But not everyone is as lucky as Stephanie. Melon Thomas Benedict had brain cancer. He only had 8 months to live. After accepting his fate, he left only one wish. When he dies, do not revive him. One morning, Melon Thomas woke up from a deep sleep and saw darkness. He looked around and witnessed his own body laying on the bed. He even saw his caretaker sleeping in the other room. But what happened next cannot be explained by science. Melon Thomas claimed that a huge light was pulling him in. Then came the life flashbacks. He saw himself as a baby inside his mother's womb, and he would feel the pain as his father beat his mom. After watching his own life, he got to travel outside the planet and into the galaxies. That is when he suddenly realized he had to come back. When he woke up from this magical dream, he saw his caretaker crying. She confirmed he was dead for at least an hour and a half. Let me repeat this. He was dead for an hour and a half. What could be the supernatural force that keeps pulling them back? In the next story, Anita's body collapsed because of cancer. Her organs shut down and she fell into a coma. But even if her eyes were closed, she remembers having a 360-degree vision. Anita saw her own body on the bed, her husband holding her hand, and her doctors setting up tubes to help her breathe. And she didn't just see, she could also feel. She could hear their thoughts and feel their stress all at the same time.
I felt as though we all shared the same consciousness.
But the biggest moment was meeting her best friend and dad, who both died many years ago. At this point, she felt so much peace and clarity that she was finally ready to leave her body. But both of the spirits told her it wasn't her time. She had to go back and heal. As Anita claims in her dad's last words,
Now you know the truth. Go back and live your life fearlessly.
were these people just hallucinating, or is there really life after death? Whether you believe in it or not, I hope you realize what these stories really mean. Because if some people literally had to die, see their dead loved ones, the gods, even the galaxies, yet still chose to come back, then in fact, it is never good to give up on your own life. Because maybe, just maybe, this thing we call life, right here, right now, is the real paradise.
Real paradise. Always choose life. If you haven't watched our other reaction videos, it's here. All the list of my past reaction videos. And if you have other videos that you want me to do a reaction video on, please do write it down below. And malay nyo, mapili ko yan. Yeah! So what do you think about that? Ang sabi niya doon sa dulo ng kanyang video, always choose life. Yes, that's true. Please always choose life. There's always a better day ahead of you. I have a similar story about this. So when I was 6 years old, I did had outer body experience, as they could say. Yes, and up to now, I can still remember this. I was having a very, very bad asthma attack when I was 6 years old. And to the point that I was screaming on top of my lungs just to get air. And then all of a sudden, I could breathe. I was breathing and I see this light. As I was lying down, and all of a sudden, I can breathe and I saw a light on top of me. And I was ascending. I was floating out of my body. I see my body. I literally, yes, see my body floating upwards to the light. And then somebody touched me. Yun yung aming helper na si Ate Mina na hanggang ngayon na nasa amin pa rin. She touched me and I came back to life. And again, hindi na naman po ako makahinga. Bumalik po ako. I wasn't floating anymore. I was back in my body and I cannot breathe again. And then they rushed me to the hospital. Na-realize ko doon, still have things to do. That's why I'm still here. I have people to influence just like you watching this video. So we have our purpose in life. I'm here to talk to you that always choose life. Yes, because it's a gift. It's a present for us human beings. Every day waking up, today, the present is our gift. That's my story about this life after death. Want me to do an in-depth video about that? Just comment it down below. Like and share, like and share. I'll see you guys on our next reaction videos.